This build started off just a little bit different than the rest of my builds, and that's because I got my hands on some of these drivers at the Punktkilde. Now the truth of the matter is, no one else really has their hands on these. These aren't even distributed yet, and yet they're true HiFi drivers. They're brand new to the market, and because of that, I knew I had to do something a little bit special, especially knowing that these were designed by Scanspeak. So I decided to get designing, and this is what I came up with. Now the first thing I did is go out to my workshop and start cutting down the wood to the sizes that I wanted to. Actually, that's not entirely true. That's not where I started at. In fact, let me go ahead and rewind a little so I can show you exactly where I did start. Typically, we'd be starting with a program like DATS to get the TS measurements. I've already done that, so we're going to jump ahead to WinISD. Now, in WinISD, we have to figure out what size boxes we can put these particular drivers in so that we can get the best sound out of this HiFi system. Now, the tweeter doesn't need any box, so we can skip that one. But for the mid-range, we went ahead and calculated it, and it looks like anywhere between 0.04 and 0.07 cubic feet will be just absolutely fine for it. Now for the woofer, it's a little bit different. It needs somewhere between 1.2 and 1.4 cubic feet. Now the difference between these two is just a little bit in the tuning frequency. The 1.4 does go down just a little bit lower than the 1.2, but the 1.2 has a little bit more power handling and has a very slight bump in the frequency response. They do have a little bit different size vent as well. But after taking everything into consideration, I decided to go with the 1.2 cubic feet. So now that I have that figured out, we'll go ahead and SketchUp, draw it out, and this is what we come up with. Now we can go and start cutting. bed. I gotta say, I really had fun building these, and it's just so neat to be able to have these speakers being able to play in the house with knowing that they're really the only ones in existence at this time. And I think that it's pretty neat to be able to do this. I hope that you guys really like the look of these, because I really do. Special thank you to Punktkilde for giving me these drivers to be able to test and review, and I hope that you guys enjoyed the final build of these. If you guys have any questions, leave them at the bottom.